Hello everyone and welcome to Scrolls, Mojang's second game. They created another game called Minecraft or something like that. Some small indie game. I don't know. But this is their second game, Scrolls. If you are new to my channel, I have been doing Scrolls videos for just over 2 years now. Is it over? About 2 years. I've been playing it since early alpha. I've been involved in the whole entire process. I'm a part of this game. Some of the things I've created are in this game. Some of the decks you can buy, I created them. The hard AI decks, I made them. So you can either thank me or hate me for that. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is, I've been doing this a long time. So yeah, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. But yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for a while now. I'm going to do a playthrough of Scrolls, how I would do it with my 2 years of experience. And we're going to do an entire playthrough. We're going to try and get all the Scrolls. We're going to do all the trials. All sorts. It's aimed at newer players. So if you're a veteran, you're not going to learn much. If you're a new player though, this is the place to be. You're going to learn a lot, hopefully. I'm going to try and make life as easy for you as you can. Try and teach you stuff that would take you months on your own to learn, and that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. If for some reason I'm not being as informative as I perhaps should be, let me know and I'll make an extra effort. But this is it. We are in-game. Once you've bought your Scrolls account, or if you haven't, if you just use my demo version, this is what the screen that you will see when you first log on. It will show your first deck, which is Growth here. So we've got, this is effectively our deck if you like, and the Growth faction. Now, there are 4 factions in Scrolls. There are Growth, Order, Energy, and Decay. If you've played Magic, you've got blue, red, white, green, and black. That's basically our version. So we've got 4 resources. Where Magic the Gathering has 5, or Hearthstone has 9, if you like. But unlike Hearthstone, all our cards are fully compatible. So you can combine Growth, Order, Decay, and Energy into one super awesome deck if somehow you manage to pull it off. I don't think anyone has yet, but there's always time. Yeah, so you start off with Growth. Growth units use the power of nature to defeat their foes. I am not reading this off there at all. Plants, beasts, and the raw brutality of kinsfolk can overwhelm opponents before they have time to organise their ranks. Strategy, cheap to play, and quick to attack. Growth are unparalleled in aggressiveness. So Growth creatures as a whole are quite quick. They ramp as well. There are scrolls called Vators, which give you resources. Bit of card draw in there. A bit of board wipe as well. Big beefy creatures like the Kinfolk Jarl here. He's quite a big guy. Haste units, which are really fast. We don't have any countdown. I'll explain countdown when we get there. They're quite a rushy faction. If you like that sort of thing, then this is for you. This is probably the easiest faction to play as well, so that's why Mojang decided to let you start off with this. So once you're in game, you've got past that, this is where you'll be. You'll be on the Scrolls homepage, if you like. As you see, we've got Arena, Deck Builder, Crafting, Store, Settings, Profile. If I just walk you through this quickly, we've got all the Scrolls devs' Twitter accounts. We've got Mons there, he's the lead developer. We've got Carnizer, he's an artist and also second in charge. The Scrolls game account. They all PM at one time. And then we've got the Scrolls log, so this will show you all the latest clients. So we've got the latest patch. So we've got Scrolls release, so Scrolls 1.00. Funny to say that. So you've got the latest patch. If you go down here, it'll show you what happened last time. So Bombard made a change. That's the Scroll. You don't have to worry about this. Just interesting, you want to have a look down there. It will show you everything. And on the right here, we've got what's going on in the game right now. So we've got 903 people currently online. Last 24 hours, 6,671 players. Weekly winners. I'll explain that in a minute. We've got the top ranked players here. So when you're playing in ranked, you will gain rating points, which are displayed here. The more rating you have, the higher your rank will be. So this will show you the top 100. And if you want to watch a game, you can just click on one of these icons here, and you'll be able to see their game being played, which is quite cool. Weekly winners, so every Sunday at about 10 CT time, 9 GMT. The ladder is frozen, if you like, in a sense that whoever's number 1 at that time will get awarded gold and a little icon for being number 1. Likewise, Tajik would be number 2, FAL number 3, and Vincent Zeppelin. This is the award you get for having most ranked wins. But let's just explain that page. So up here we've got a gold as well. Should have shards. Should have shards. Because I bought this account before the game went down to $5, so that's a bit cheeky. Anyway, gold. This is what you spend in game. It's what you can spend on cards. It's what you can spend on bits and pieces. I'll show you that in the store. Rating is what you get for winning ranked. And this is shards. This is scrolls in-game currency, and I'll show you what you can spend on in a minute. So the first thing you're probably going to be looking at is the arena. This is the arena where you battle the computer or other players. To start, we're going to play the tutorial. We're going to play through that in a sec. Once you're familiar, basics, all that sort of thing, quick, ranked. Wouldn't recommend going to quick or ranked straight away, or judgment. Hop into the tutorial, which we're going to be doing, and work your way through them. Great way to quickly learn the game. I'm going to walk you through it, and you'll learn more, so watch out there. Deck builder. This is where you'll be able to see all the scrolls you have. So you start off with 50. As I said, you'll be in a lot more by playing and purchasing scrolls with your in-game gold. So the first deck we have, it's the Scrolls Growth Starter. Your deck is 50 scrolls minimum, so you can make it large if you want. I wouldn't recommend it, but this is what you get. This is the starting deck you start off with, though. So let's explain a card. It will go with the tutorial, but your standard scroll card has a cost here, so this costs 2 growth. You've got your attack, your countdown, and your health. We'll go in more detail when we head into the tutorial, but for now, just explaining that. Unit animation down there, you can see everything that's going on. Ooh, little attack. Crafting, you don't need to worry about crafting it. Basically, if you've got 3 of a scroll, you can craft it to make it another. You can make it shiny, actually. If you make it tier 2, there are 3 tiers. Tier 1, your normal scrolls. Tier 2, you get to see some stats, how many times they've been played, how many things they've been killed, how many games they've won, things like that. And Tier 3, they effectively become holographic. They're shiny, if you like. The store. This is where you can purchase things. So you can purchase random scroll for 100 gold, scroll pack for 1000, explore pack for 1200. Now, explore packs is slightly special. They're guaranteed to have at least 5, I think it is, or at least 4. They're guaranteed to have at least 4 of the latest sets released. So I've got 6 sets in scrolls. So when the next set's released, explore pack will be a good buy because you're guaranteed to get some of the latest scrolls in there. So that's why that's slightly more expensive. You can get single of decay, order, growth, and energy scrolls. You get a just view section as well, so this is your own private Amazon, if you like. You can purchase. You've got the option of 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and 2 rares. And uncommons are always 500, commons are always 100, and the rares are always 1000. And there's always a 50% chance of each one being a scroll you don't have. So obviously, when you start off, they're all going to be. Chances are they're all going to be ones you don't have, but you can purchase things there. And you've got the pre-con decks. Some people won't recommend these. I would, because I built them. What I built these for. I think they're a good way of starting off. We are going to be buying these eventually. But if you want to, so this is what you can spend shards on. So spend 500 shards rather, and you get the Rise of Ilhar deck, which is a big growth deck. And you got the avatars as well, 5,000 gold and 500 shards if you want to spend that on there. That's all there. We also got the black market. Now this is where you can buy and sell individual scrolls. You can sell up to 10 scrolls. So if you click sell scrolls here, when you can't sell any scrolls from your starting deck, but once we've got a scroll, I can put it on here for a certain price, and that'll eventually be sold. The black market keeps 15% of the price, so if you sell it for 150, you'd get 135 gold. Is that right? No, it's 10%. 1500? No, I've chosen an awkward number. If you sold it for 100, you get 85 gold. That's better. Things like that, you can sell up to 10, as I mentioned. Settings, you can change your resolution, in-game music and stuff. Chat message sound can get annoying. I've got always on. Upgrade scores visual, so you can turn off tier 3 scores if you don't want it. And enable chat profanity filter. So in your chat down here, this is where you can all talk to people in game, which is nice, or out of game rather. So you can say hi to everyone. So hi everyone. If anybody wants to, start having a go and swearing, he's not being a very nice person, it will get filtered out. If you don't want that to happen, you can get rid of it. Some people do, some people don't. I like to have it on just because I just do. Also, if you see on here, you will see names down here, certain colours and things. So we've got me here. We've got users with a D here. Now that's a D for demo. So if you're a demo player, you will have this icon, and your name will be, well, a sort of weird, lighty, darky colour. That makes no sense. That's David. Hey, David. You also see people with this logo. So if you see that, they're a Mojang employee. So Atmas, who's the community manager of the game, he's got that. And you also see people with a little M. Now that stands for moderator. I'm an in-game moderator also, so if you see me, you can say hi. And they'll have this sort of yellow name. So if you have any problems, go to a moderator and they'll try and help you out. Other than that, that's all that covered. If you want to join a different room, you can. You can join room. Something will pop up there. So there's different general chats. Maximum of 100 people in each general chat, I think. Or 30, I can't remember. Quite a big difference. So we can see who's in Scrolls. Hello everyone. Just pop around there if you want. And then you've got a profile page. So this will show you all the stats you have. So we've got games played, games won, ranked 1, judgment 1, last game. Scrolls we have, unique types, rarity distribution, good word. And then the gold we have as well. Next to your achievements, so you can get achievements in games. So if you win one game, you get gold. Every single achievement you get 100 gold. So if you work your way through this is a great way of earning gold quite quickly. So if we craft a tier 3 score, we get 100 gold. There's only one I don't have on my main account, I don't think, unless we've added some new ones, which is getting a rating of 2000. And there's some quite hard ones on here, so they'll be fun to try and do. You can also customise your avatar. So I think to customise mine, we're going to be a lady, because why not? So we can just make her look, I don't know, all interesting. There you go. And you get an achievement there, so we just have done God, which is good. So yeah, that's everything there. I'll just explain Arena a bit more. So you've got your tutorials, which we're going to be going through. All of those, they'll help explain the game. Skirmish, so this way you can play against the AI, so you can play the easy AI, the medium AI, or the hard AI. Stick to the easy. Once you're comfortable beating that, move to the medium. And once you're comfortable beating that, move to the hard. The hard AI will beat you when you start off. Just partly because your deck's not brilliant, or as good as it needs to be to beat the hard AI, and you just be unexperienced in the game. So you can go for it if you want, but it'll be hard. Hence the hard AI. And you've got trials as well. So these are sort of fun little tests, if you like. You've got daily trials, so every day these will be different, so you get different rewards. So beating the easy trial, you get 200 gold. Medium trial, 400 gold. Hard trial, 600 gold. And you got all these as well. So if you go through these, you earn thousands of gold. It is unbelievable how much gold you can get from doing all these. Some are pretty hard. Harder than others, like Unfair Udo. That's a hard one. 3 Arbalisteers, that's a hard one. Big pointy teeth, hard one. Killer Bunny, horrible. But yeah, we'll be going through those on here. I'll be building decks specifically to beat them, so don't worry if you're struggling. We'll get there eventually. Tips and tricks, that will take you to a website, which a few people at Scrolls Guide and Scrolls Academy are working on. It has lots of information on there to help get you going. Deck guides and things like that. So check that out if you want. Then a multiplayer, we've got Quick Match. So this will put you in the queue for a non-ranked game. So you just play someone for fun. And you've got a ranked game. So you'll be playing on the ladder, proper, full-on, hardcore games. Still fun. But if you want to get your rating up, that's where you play. And you've got Judgment, which is Scrolls is limited format. If you're familiar with Magic the Gathering, you've got drafting, and Hearthstone, you've got the Arena. This is Scrolls version, and I'll be showing you through that eventually. You get a free run to start off with, which is good, and so we'll be checking that out eventually. And then you can also watch live games, so you can spectate games. You short on my newest, most popular rating, however you like, and all things down there. And that's pretty much it in terms of the interface. In terms of how to play, I suppose we may as well get started. So let's start by checking out the tutorial. Now I've already done a playthrough of the tutorial on my channel, so if you've seen that already, well done, we're going to be doing it again. So the basics. In this first tutorial, learn the basics of playing Scrolls, getting resources, playing units, countdown attack and health, and moving units. And for beating this tutorial, you get 200 gold. So we're going to do that right now. So welcome! Scrolls is all about using your hand, board and deck to take out your opponent's idols. Take a look at your hand. Each scroll has a resource cost at the top. That bit there. To gain your first growth resource, so the green resource there, click any scroll, then sacrifice it by clicking the resource icon that appears to the left. So if we want to sacrifice this Beast Rat, for instance, Beast Rat costs 1 growth, it's got 1 attack, 2 countdown and 2 health. So if you want to sacrifice this, we can sacrifice it there, and now we've got 1 growth. Great, now you have enough growth resources to play a creature. First select the Beast Rat scroll. Okay, so as I said, these scrolls have a cost. won't let me zoom in on it for some reason. Alright, we'll just do it then. Okay. You know, I'm trying to explain things. There you go. So each square has a cost. This costs 1 growth. So we've got 1 growth currently because we sat for resources, so we can actually play the Beast Rat. At the start of your turn, you get all your resources back. So there you go. We can now play Beast Rat. The resource counting shows that you spent all your resources for. Don't worry, you get them back at the start of your next turn. I'm explaining these things already. Okay, now click the Beast Rat to take a closer look at the unit. I've explained all these. Apart from the cost, creatures have 3 primary values: attack, countdown, and health. Attack is the amount of damage dealt to an opponent unit's health when attacking. Attacks are made after the creature's countdown has reached 0. The countdown is decreased by 1 at the beginning of each turn. Now let's end the turn and click the hourglass. So this is the end turn. So our opponent over here as well. So Beast Rat will attack in 2 turns. There are creatures with 1 countdown in the game. There are creatures with no countdown. There are creatures with 5 countdown, 6 countdown. Obviously they're a bit beefier. But there's a lot of variation there. So your standard is 2 countdown. So Beast Rat, standard countdown. The end I'll go now. Our opponent does nothing because it's a tutorial. Splendid! As you may have noticed, you draw 1 scroll at the beginning of each turn. We did indeed. Once again, let's sacrifice the scroll for resources. Increase your resource count to 2. Next, play a creature costing 2 anywhere on your side. So we can sacrifice a Kinfolk Ranger. We're now on 2 growth. That means we get to play Kinfolk Ranger. Just play it down there. Great, your unit should be able to take down these idols in no time. They will indeed, especially when he keeps doing nothing. The glow end of a Beast Rat means it's about to attack. When you end your turn, it will attack in a straight line, hitting the first unit or idol it encounters. So you can see that there's a hexes go along here. If a creature's here, it will attack that before hitting the idol. The idol that's not there. You see what I mean. The glow under the Beast Rat means it's about to attack. When you end your turn, it will attack. I've just said all that. Each of your units can be moved once per turn. To do this, you click on the unit and choose an adjacent tile. Okay. One idol is already destroyed. You can take down another idol by moving your Beast Rat. Click it, then click on a tile in another row. So we click on Beast Rat. We have options of where to move it. It won't let us move it onto the same row because the game's not letting you do that. Because it will attack an empty idol. Because it's the tutorial. But we can move it down here. So when we end our go, it will take out that idol. Excellent. All we need to do now is something to take down a 3rd idol. Lucky you just drew a Ragged Wolf. It has haste, meaning it attacks per turn it's summoned. So a unit with haste enters the battlefield with 0 countdown. Which means it attacks immediately. So when we end our go here, we take out the 2nd idol. We take out the 3rd, and that's all we need to do to win the game. Take out 3 idols. There we go. So we gained 269 gold there. Game lasted, what, 3 minutes? Just a bit of a match there. Our opponent's called Tootsie, which is interesting. And a few more achievements there. So we won 1 match. Respect the elders, that's the achievement you get for beating the first tutorial. And yeah. Move on to the second tutorial, which is reading scrolls. So in this second tutorial, learn more about different scroll types and how to manage your hand. So gain more scrolls, spells, enchantment scrolls will reward 200 gold. So in this tutorial we'll learn about spells and enchantments and how to sacrifice for scrolls. You begin in the middle of a close match. The opponent is threatening both your creatures and you can't deal damage to destroy your opponent's idols. Unit. Unfortunately the only scroll in your hand is Sister of a Bear. It is indeed. Since you only have 3 growth you cannot afford to play it. Sacrificing resources will leave you with no scrolls to play. What do we do? Well, luckily instead of sacrificing resources you can sacrifice a scroll for 2 new scrolls. You can only sacrifice once per turn. So this is the sort of thing that makes scrolls unique, as well as the game board. As well as sacrificing for resources, you can sacrifice for scrolls. So we'll do that here. We can click Sister Bear, so you can either sacrifice for resources, or you can sacrifice for scrolls. You can only do this once per turn, and it only has to be one of the other. So you can't sacrifice for resources and sacrifice for cards. You have to make your choice. So here we can sacrifice for scrolls. We draw 2 new ones, and we draw 2 enchantment scrolls. Click the champion rings to see what it does. The champion ring is an enchantment scroll that increases the attack of a unit. Placing it on your Beast Rat will ensure we destroy your opponent's Kinfolk Ranger. So enchanted unit gets +2 attack. Both creatures and structures are units. Okay, so you've got your 4 types in scrolls. You've got spells, enchantments, creatures and structures. As you see, we've got creatures here. Structures are basically immobile buildings, if you like, and siege towers and weapons and catapults. Spells just hang around for a bit, one turn. Do an effect like deal 2 damage, say. Or you've got your enchantment which buffs up a unit and is permanent. So we can play with Champion Ring here on the Beast Rat. It's often a good idea to focus on destroying units instead of idols. It is indeed. Play with Champion Ring on the Beast Rat and let's move it somewhere. Let's not move it, sorry. What am I on about? Now click the Binding Ring to see what it does. The Binding Ring prevents an enemy unit from moving. Players on an opponent's Sister Bear to appear on the bottom row. So enchanted unit move is decreased by 2. Now, as the previous tutorial kind of hinted at, creatures only have a base move value of 1. There are some creatures which have move 2 as variability, but as standard, each creature has a move value of 1, which means you can move once per turn. So by decreasing it by 2, our opponent's unit is not going to be able to move, which means it won't be able to move up and kill our ranger or attack the idol. It'll just be attacking a dead lane. So we end our go here. We kill for Ken for ranger, and we reduce that idol down to 1. It does nothing. We get a beast out again. We can sacrifice it to scrolls, and we get a spell here. Earthen Testament is a spell. Spells do many different things. In this case, it will decrease the countdown of your enchanted unit. So we've got 1 enchanted unit here. Beast Rat. Playing it now will make your Beast Rat attack. Since you've already enchanted it with a champion ring, click the cast button above the Earthen Testament. So cast here. Beast Rat's countdown is being reduced by 2, and it's going to be attacking. And with the Ragged Wolf has haste, meaning it will attack it turn it's summoned, play in front of the weakest opponent's idol, and hit the end turn to destroy your enemy. So we're going to be attacking the 1 health idol here. We're going to end our go, and we win! So that's the second tutorial completed. Dead easy, isn't it? So that's 246 gained. Put us on 2815. As I said, you gain gold very quickly. I don't want to do trials, what we're doing. Tutorial. Calling creatures. Learn the basics of creature stats and how to play and move them in this practice match. Destroy 3 of your opponent's idols to win, so we win 100 gold for this. Welcome, I've given you a few creatures to call upon. Let's see what you can do. Good luck, have fun. Okay, so we just look at our hand here. We've got a Nog, which is a standard growth creature. It costs 2 growth. It's got 2 attack, 2 countdown, and 3 health. We've got Beast Rat, Sister Bear, which costs 4 growth, is a 4/2/4, so it's got 4 attack, 2 countdown, and 4 health. Another one, we've got Kinfet Brave, which is one of the strongest growth creatures in the game. It costs 2, it's got 2 attack and 2 health, but it's got 1 countdown, which means it attacks every turn. And that's kind of what makes Kinfet Brave strong, because you can put enchantments on it, it attacks every turn, really aggressive, can do a lot of damage. So Kinfet Brave, pretty good. So we're going to start off by sacrificing a Sister of a Bear here. And that means we can play our Beast Rat anywhere on the board. Now, when you're starting off, I would recommend playing creatures in the middle row. Basically, the more options you can have to move, the better. So here, we have 6 places where we can move to, which is better. The more options you have, the better. If I played it here, I'd only be able to move to 2 places, and that will restrict where I can go move. If I played it here, I can only move 3 places. Where here, I can also move those 3 places, and all these here. So playing it where you got options is best. Middle idol is the most important idol, for reasons which I'll explain later, but take my word for it. Taking out this middle idol is important. Protecting middle idol is also important because, let's say your opponent takes out these 2 idols, you can just clump up here and it's harder for your opponent to get through. That's basically it. Protecting middle idol, destroying opponent idol, it helps with your movement and destroys your opponent's movement. It puts them under so much pressure. But we place our Beast Rat there. We're going to end our go, see what our opponent does. He plays a useless contraption. Now, as I mentioned, there are things called structures. This is an example of a structure. It's a wall. It costs 1 energy, naught attack, no countdown because it's a structure. What's a wall? And it's got 4 health, so it's going to take quite a bit of work to get through. Fortunately, we can play our Kinfet Brave this turn. And we play it behind the Beast Rat because it's our most valuable unit on the board. We want to protect our Kinfet Brave here, and Beast Rat's going to be doing that. Okay, we draw another Beast Rat. So we sacrifice resources again to want to get to the Sister of a Bear turn 4. And now we have a choice of do we attack Muse's Contraption or do we attack an idol? For the sake of the tutorial here, we're just going to attack the contraption, just so we can get things moving. But in normal case, you can just rush them down here. Just attack the idols instead. Just to show you what happens. Sister of a Bear. So here we can take out the Muse's Contraption, deal damage to the idol. Just have fun with movement. Try and work things out, where best to place things, what will give you most advantage. As I said, the aim of the game is to take out 3 of your opponent's idols, and the tutorial doesn't really do much to prevent you from doing that. Draw another Sister of a Bear. Generally, it's a good idea to sack for scrolls or resources every single turn if you can. You'll be winning this turn. Almost. Give it Rangers again, that's not what I want. Let's play out the end of this now. You can normally move your creatures around the board each turn, you can indeed. So another tip is, try not to leave your units on here if you're just doing nothing, because a creature on here can move up onto that lane, or move down. So you've got 3 lanes which you can take advantage of. And if you only have this lane, you can only move on to these two. So good idea to try and stick to these lanes here. So we can take out the idols here and beat this tutorial. These tutorials aren't really meant to be challenging, just trying to get you to know the game and what's going on. So it's 166 gold. Core instructions. Learn how structures work in this practice match. They're immobile, so be careful where you place them. Destroy 3 of your opponent's idols to win. Okay. Young apprentice, I've given you a deck full of structures. Let the practice begin. Okay, so these are our structures. They're called junkyards. They have 3 health, 0 attack, 1 cost. It says rats you control have +1 attack and +1 health. Now this is recent change as well. So junkyard didn't used to give attack; it only used to give health. So this is a nice little buff. So we're going to go with the rat synergy here. As stupid as it is, we're going to get rid of brave because we're going to have some fun with some rats. Play them out. So yeah, don't get rid of brave when you do it, but we're going to have some fun. Ancestral totem is a good, strong structure, but we don't want to use it. Normally, I like to place structures on the front just because they offer more health and more defense and protect your creatures at the back. Usually a good strategy is to protect things behind big walls. So we've got another junkyard here. So we deal 3 damage to useless contraption. Let's see what we'll do. So we get Convert Brave, which is good. Another useless contraption. I'll just show you what this is actually. This is a Gravelock Raider. It's a type Gravelock. There's quite a few Gravelocks in the game. They have some nice synergy with each other. Costs 1 energy, 1 attack, 2 countdown, and 2 health. It's got the ability Relentless. So as you see, when the Brave comes into here, it will just stop after. So if it had more attack, if it say Brave had 6 attack, all the attack would get put on useless contraption. If it had Relentless, 4 attack would be put on useless contraption. The rest of it would go through. So it's a bit like Trample in Magic the Gathering. That's it. We'll play the Ancestral Totem here. And this way we can take out Useful Contraption and the Raider. Ancestral Totem gives +1 attack to all our creatures. It's a very strong structure to have on the field. Okay, I've had enough of messing around with these structures now. Start taking out idols. Now I could move up my beast right here to take out this one. Then next turn it won't be able to hit an idol, so we're going to move it down instead. Now this way it can threaten more idols. It's not even attacking next turn, so why did I bother explaining that? But we win anyway. So that's that one down. Next one is casting enchantments. Learn how enchantments work in this practice match. Enchantments are cast on units and stay for 1 or more turns. Destroy 3 of your opponent's idols to win. So I've got Kinfolk Brave here and lots of enchantments. So we'll start going to Beast Vac, so we're going to stick on with the enchantment theme here. We're going to go Bear Paw. So that gives +2 attack, +2 health, and increases the countdown for that turn by 1. Now, as I said, enchantments on Kinfolk Brave are really strong. So we've now got a 6 attack unit, which is attacking every turn. And there's nothing my opponent will be able to do to stop me. Especially now that I've got another one. Kinfolk Brave's proven their worth. There they are, that's that one down. So that's enchantments. Their downside is you do lose card advantage by putting them on a unit and then having them destroyed. Kind of putting all your eggs in one basket, but it does really buff up the units quite well. There you go, we're going to get another achievement for winning 5 matches. We're on 3,300 gold, so that's pretty nice. Casting spells. Destroy 3 of your opponent's idols to win. Learn how spells work in this practice match. Spells affect units directly and do not linger on units. So unlike enchantments, these are one-time things. Okay, so we've got Beast Rats here. Kinfolk Brave, Kinfolk Ranger. So we've got our spell called Rumble, costs 3 growth. Each opponent unit moves to a random adjacent tile. And Crucible, units you control get +2 attack until the end of turn. Start off by playing our Beast Rat, because it's cool. There we get our Kinfed Brave out. Stick with the Kinfed Brave strategy. Excuse me. Too much talking. We'll go with Sister Bear here, and we'll put it behind our Beast Rat. We don't really care about Beast Rat dying. It's now the weakest creature on the board. That means we can now get our Sister of the Bear. Big 4/4 unit. Tall Initiate. Quite a cool creature, Tall Initiate actually. It costs 2, it's 2 to 3. And its countdown is 0, you may increase its countdown by 1 to give target structure +1 attack. So there are structures in this game which do damage, and this will allow you to buff up that attack. We'll play Junkyard here. That'll allow him to take out the Kinfed Raider, because the Beast Rat level 2. And then we can do damage to the Idol as well. And we're close to winning. Keep hold of Crimson Bull actually. Let's do damage there and protect things. Let's try and get through these now, so pretty self-explanatory. Ouch. Okay. Crimson Bull. It's not enough, it is now, is it? There you go. So attack on the bottom idol, this kills the Tall Initiate, Brave kills for 1 health idol. Groovy! Next one, using abilities. Learn about the basics of abilities in this practice match. Some units have abilities can be used instead of attacking. That's a bit of a typo. 100 gold. So we've got 2 Brother of the Wolves on the field. These are one of the strongest growth units, in my opinion. Let's take a close look at Brother of the Wolf. It costs 4. It's a 3/2/4, so 3 attack, 2 counter, 4 health. And Brother of the Wolf's countdown is 0, so you reset its countdown to summon a ragged wolf on an adjacent tile. So you know that wolf creature we had earlier in a few previous tutorials which had haste? This will summon one of those. So we show you that now. We can summon a wolf. You can summon a wolf, you can decide where you want to play it. So you can play it here. And still move it. Let's take out the Gravelock Raider. So you can really start spamming your field with all these wolves. Gives you excellent reach on the board. And there's some wolf synergy in this in growth as well, which I'm sure I'll be able to show you later on. Kinfed Brave, groovy stuff. Now, as a previous tutorial mentioned, it's generally a good idea to take out creatures if you can, because they can hurt you. That's a rule I have. Creatures can hurt you, idols can't. If you do damage to idols, you'll be doing more damage to your opponent, but your opponent will be able to build stuff and they'll take out your stuff and you just lose. So here we're going to take out the Tall Initiate. We're going to summon another wolf. Take out the Raider, and we'll stick a Champion Ring of a Brave as well. Get that beefed up. There are some decks in the game which are designed just for rushing idols, but as a rule, try to take out your opponent's creatures if you can. We'll play the Ancestral Totem. We'll take out this idol, and we'll take out the Outcast. Everything's about in the best position. We should just win next turn. Can I take out all the idols? Get close. Crimson Ball, does that do it? 6, 4, 4, 7. Yeah. Just casually destroy everything. Yeah, so that shows you using Brother of the Wolf's ability there. Pretty good. 170 gold, so we completed all the basic tutorials at the moment, and we're on 3,683 gold. We need 5,000 to buy one of the precons, so that's our aim really. And we're going to be having another 400 goals, probably have about 4,200 at the end of all this. We can work our way through some other trials. Destroy 3 opponent's idols to win, learn about the basic synergies in this practice match, discover how different kinds of wolves interact. So, as I mentioned, there are wolf synergies. This is an example, it's a Great Wolf. It has 3 attack, 2 counter and 5 health, cost 5, type of beast and type of wolf. And it gets +1 attack for each other wolf you control, and it has Relentless, so it keeps on attacking if it's got enough attack. So, plenty of wolves in hand. Generally, as a rule, I like keeping hold of ragged wolves, just to use them to do immediate damage to opponent's units instead of just playing them willy-nilly, if you like. So we can play him here, and that will almost be enough damage to destroy these, actually. I could have held on to the other ragged and use it to kill the raider, but Mangy Wolf here has some incredible synergy with wolves also. Show you that, it costs 3, so 2, 2, 3, and when Mangy Wolf comes into play, other wolf creatures you control have their countdown increased by 1. So, if I show you that now, we can play Mangy Wolf. Ragged Wolf and Grey Wolf's countdown goes down to 0 because it's decreased by 1, and Grey Wolf's attack goes up as well because there's another wolf in the field. That means we do some more damage. Grey Wolf, one of the better growth units, as you probably guess. One of the original growth units as well, this has been from the start. Very strong. Get a Brother Wolf for more wolf synergy. And we'll follow the outcast here so we can take it out next turn no matter where it goes. Can I win? 7? No. Another Great Wolf of the field, so we need 9 damage here, and I have 9, so we can take out an idol. Okay, we'll summon a wolf here. So that will do 1 damage currently to the outcast. We put a champion ring on it, it will do 3. So we can take out the outcast. Great Wolf's attack is going to go up. We get a Kinfoot Brave as well. Well, that means we win. Can't quite take out all the idols unless we somehow be able to find a way of doing an extra 3 damage. Which we're close to doing. Unfortunately, it's not enough. Just do whatever. Yeah. A bit of wolf synergy. So this is one of the tactics growth has. We have definitely a wolf theme going on if you want to go that, down that alley. Then we've got thinking strategically, learn about basic strategies and positioning this practice match as well as board control, prioritising units over idols and the importance of sacrificing. Okay, so start trying to make control of the middle row. Controlling the middle row gives you board control. Not as easy as that, but as a rule, it does. Just as a general rule, say this is a Kinfoot Brave, and it's attacking next turn. Our opponent can't place anything on these 3 idols, on these 3 lanes here, because we can just move our Brave and attack it. So the safer play for them would be to put it on the top idol, top row, or the bottom row, and that will give us control of just basically four lanes in a way. Whilst they've only got 1, so that's why it's better to place in the middle. So we'll do that now with the Kinfoot Brave. So opponent can either just put us down here. It's not the best AI, the tutorial, so it's going to be doing thick things, but if you're facing this, you're not going to be wanting to take damage here, so you'll be playing somewhere else. We'll play Crimson Ball, take out things. Destroy our opponent's raiders. So here's a mistake, so we can just take out this raider here. Play the Ancestral Totem as well, because it's got lots of potential to do damage. I'm going to spread out here as well, because this way we've got a whole board covered. No matter where my opponent plays a creature, we'll be able to hit it. So we'll do that now. Protect the Ancestral Totem from being attacked by something. And basically, my opponent is stuffed. Pause. That's fun. Let's do that. Spore Sport could have won. Oh, Ragged Wolf makes me for win. So it's 5 damage on the bottom idol. Beast Rat does 3. Brave does 5. Ragged Wolf, because of the Ancestral Totem, will do 2. And that's enough to win. Once you get the hang of all these things, it's pretty easy. So once we advanced practice once now. Learn about the basics of lingering spells in this practice match. Lingering spells stay active during their countdown. Okay, so we've got a few lingering spells here. We've got Clandestine Orchard, which I'll just show you now. So it costs 1 growth. As Linger 5, so when a creature comes into play, another random creature on the same side has its countdown increased by 1. So if you've ever played Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have field spells, this is basically it, but it's more temporary, or just temporary. So we'll play this on the field now to show you what it does. So lingering spells only pop up here. You can only have one type of lingering spell up at a time, of the same one. So you can't have 2 Clandestine Orchards up, it would just stack up. So if I played another one here, its countdown would go up to 9. I don't know. We use Ragged Wolf and Champion Ring on the same turn here just to snipe the Raider, which I can't anymore because he's protected. Sport. This Clandestine Orchard's not getting much use, is it? Let's get some big beefy grey wolves out. So unfortunately, Clandestine Orchard's now run its course. We can't use its effect, but we've got 2 Grapes on the field. Oh, here we go. So we play Clandestine Orchard here. I'll play Brother the Wolf. This Great Wolf is going to have its countdown increased by 1. There you are. Sorry if I'm speaking too quickly as well. I'll try and slow down. Slow down. We can just take out this idol here with the Ragged Wolf. Sets off Clandestine Orchard, which means that Great Wolf attacks, which is good. So if I play a Brave, does that mean one of these attacks? It does. Another win for the good guys. At least one more tutorial to go. Win 10 matches, another achievement. So let's look at the last one. Multi-resources. Learn about multi-resource decks and the wild resources in this practice match. Destroy 3 opponents' idols to win. Okay, so now we've got a multi-resource deck. So this deck has both order and growth in it. Hi, I've mixed in some order scrolls so you can now sacrifice for growth under order. So what do we want to do with this hand? We've got a Royal Infantryman, which is a nice unit to play turn 1. Got to cost 1 order, 1 attack, 2 countdown, 2 health. Other creatures you control on the same row have +1 health. So we'll go out and play that, I do believe. We get a Raider. Oh, we could probably play the Ragged Wolf here. Play the Ragged. So now we've got 1 growth and 1 order. Actually, if I play the focus here, we'll be able to kill this. But may as well do that. Why not? The Raider. Okay, now here's a thing. You'll now see that we've got this third resource here called Wild. Now this is a special resource. You can only sacrifice it when you've got a minimum of 1 of each resource. So we're playing Order and Growth. We need at least 1 of each one to sacrifice for Wild, and it's basically a monocoloured resource if you like. You can cast any. You can use it for any sort of cast. So if I wanted to say play with Brave here, I'd normally need 2 growth, but the Wild will count as growth here. So I'm able to play with Brave. I'll get through there. So if I had a growth, order, and energy deck, I would need 1 order, 1 growth, and 1 energy before I can start sacrificing for Wild. And you can only sacrifice for Wild up to the same number of each other resource you have. So I can't say now sacrifice for 2 Wild because I've only got 1 of each one at the moment. So weird frame rate drop. Sorry about that, frames just dropped for some reason. But we can take out the Kinfolk Raider here. Kinfolk Raider, what am I on about? The Graveblock Outcast. And hopefully we draw something beefy soon because we're not really drawing anything. We play a Mangy-Wolf now, so we'll sacrifice for growth. Play a Mangy-Wolf, that means Ragged Wolf attacks. And we can take out the Outcast. At least we would if I didn't misclick. So well done me. It's important to pay attention to your movement. Very important, otherwise you're stuffed. We'll just start basically down sidles now. Get on with it a bit. Another Mangy Wolf, fantastic. Do damage locking. Royal Infantryman can buff the attack up. Buff the health, sorry. It's been a long day. So many things. Whatever can I do? I can attack beside him. In fact, I can just take it, kill it with a focuser, but we'll play a Mangy Wolf instead, which means we win. So Mangy Wolf's pretty strong. If you hadn't worked out already, and that's all the tutorials completed. So hopefully between you playing through the tutorial yourself and watching this video, you will have a greater understanding of how to play the game. So yeah, that covers all the basics. Next, we're going to be moving on to showing you the AI opponents and deck building and things. But we'll leave that to the next video. So from that, I think we'll leave it there. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.